And welcome back to the fifth part of Sonic Adventure DX, ladies and gentlemen. In the final part of Sonic the Hedgehog's story, we'll be going through the Lost World and the remaining level Final Egg. As Sonic the Hedgehog and Lost World, ladies and gentlemen, it's a bit of a doozy of a level, and, well, you'll see why. But, again, for the longest time, I used to know the tricks and tips to get through Lost World just fine, particularly the first section. But, like I said, I don't come back to play this game as often as I do, and, that's just what happens when you don't pick up a controller for this particular game. That's just what happens. But basically in this section, you have to ride along the snake's back to reach 3 buttons. And you gotta press each button to open up the doorway to the next section of the level. And you gotta fight against the controls on this one, ladies and gentlemen, because you'll be moving alongside with the snake all by yourself. So just use the control stick to fight your way alongside. And I might have messed up here because I knew for the longest time that I used to know the tips and tricks of this level, but like I said, I don't come back to this game, so naturally I forget, which is okay to forget, ladies and gentlemen. It really is. What do you have to prove? Huh? Really, what do you have to prove? Nothing. Not a damn thing. Besides, the button's right there. But, this one, just easily just go on ahead and press this button, and, I didn't press it fast enough to catch the ride. So yeah, that's all you really need to do, ladies and gentlemen. Just find the 3 buttons to open up the door. And, yeah, this section of the level is not that bad. Not that bad at all. I wouldn't mind seeing this level being remade for Sonic Generations. Missed opportunity to release stage DLC for Sonic Generations. Now, I guess I could rely on the modding community to take care of that for me, but definitely a missed opportunity on Sega's behalf. Truly is. Anyway, this second section of the stage, you have to go through this dark hallway, and you'll be bumping into these little spotlights that you can guide to the mirrors to light your way. Now, I thought for certain that if you didn't do this and you kept going through the stage normally, I would happen to think that your controls would get mixed up, like the game wouldn't allow you to progress unless you use the spotlights to aim at the mirrors and stuff. But I don't know. I haven't tested that theory out in a long this time. I think that could still be the case. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah. I totally stole this from Indiana Jones. Or Crash Bandicoot. One of the two. Anyway, once we reach this certain part of the level, it's honestly... you'd have to go out of your way to go through obstacles to get to the end of this section. But ladies and gentlemen, if you know a specific spot to spin dash, because so long as you're in line with the wall, if you spin dash, you'll act like you're spin dashing along the wall. If you happen to spin dash right there, look, we're already at the end of Lost World. Just gotta fight with the camera a little bit, and yeah. I mean, there we go. That's the end of Lost World. And I definitely recommend using this trick to get to the third emblem as Sonic the Hedgehog. I know I'm saying that a lot, ladies and gentlemen, but it's true.
Whoa, what's this? A mural! What's this place? Where am I? This is really weird.
Why did this have to happen? It's terrible. I must stop this now.
What was that all about? I don't think I'm dreaming here. Eggman! What's he doing here? Oh, never mind. This time I'll get him good!
What's terrible? What must be done? What are you talking about, mysterious echidna, whose name I've just spoiled the last couple, videos ago? Anyway, welcome to Eggman's base, and, hi Metal Sonic. Bye Metal Sonic. Anyway, to get into the last stage here, ladies and gentlemen, we got to play this sort of puzzle here, and it's a little difficult to figure out, but so long as you figure it out, you will find yourself going into the final egg in no time. And there you go. So, final egg. Not that hard of a stage. At least I'd like to say that. Only to get killed anyway. Anyway, final egg, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final level as Sonic the Hedgehog. And, it's not that hard of a level. Really not that hard of a level. Playing through this game as many times as I have, I can rightfully say that. But it's still kind of difficult to go through, especially if it's your first time playing through it. But honestly, it's not that bad. And it gets a bitchin' track in the second section of this level as well. There's 3 sections to this level, but the second section gets a bitchin' track. And you'll understand once I remain silent and let you listen to it. Oh man, I love this track so much. But yeah, it's I just love this track. But if you know the routes and secret shortcuts to take, this section's not too bad. Otherwise, you'll be taking your time jumping off each platform to reach another platform on your descent. But otherwise, you can just jump off that one section and reach the elevator just fine. Like I said, you can definitely use these tips and tricks to get through the third emblem challenge for Sonic the Hedgehog, because you gotta beat each level within a certain time limit, and this is the quickest route that I can find as Sonic in each level, so you're welcome. But other than that, it's just your final level as Sonic the Hedgehog. It's honestly not that difficult compared to most stages that you go through as Sonic in the past the past games. It's no Death Egg. It's no Death Egg. It's no, it sure as hell ain't, oh man, what's the... You know what, I'm drawing a blank. But, yeah, no, this is Final Egg. Not much else I can really say. We're on our way to stop Eggman. It's the final chapter of Sonic's story before we step into Tails' story. So, you know, I'm just looking forward to it. Looking forward to explaining what Tails does and blah blah blah. Anyway, let's put an end to Dr. Eggman.
Well, if it isn't my pal Sonic, I'm surprised you made it this far.
Hold it right there, Eggman.
Welcome to the Egg Viper, ladies and gentlemen, the final boss for Sonic the Hedgehog. And I definitely would have loved to see this redone in Sonic Generations, for sure. I love the lines that Dean Bistro actually say throughout this fight. Get a load of this, get a load of this, get a load of this, get a load of this. You could actually make a mixtape using those lines. But basically, ladies and gentlemen, when he shows himself outside of his cockpit, all you gotta do is homing attack into him, and that's that. Like so. The first time he just shows himself out in the open, you can just homing attack then. But right here, you just gotta homing attack into the green lights towards Dr. Eggman to hit him again. And this is one of the most challenging Eggman fights, especially towards the end of it. We'll get there, but anyway, it's basic. It's pretty basic. You know, you just dodge lasers, wait for Eggman to show himself, and then you can homing attack into him. This guy has the IQ of 300, right? Doesn't sure as hell seem like it, but I'll shut up. It's not like my IQ is any higher anyway. Hell, I don't even think it's at 100. And I wouldn't even care to try to take an IQ test to even figure it out. I'm not that smart. When it comes to video games, sure, I'm hella smart, but I'm not that smart any other way. Maybe when it comes to computers, maybe when it comes to language, English, maybe basic math. But video games, hell yeah. I have all the knowledge in the world when it comes to video games. Which is why I like to record myself going through them and show you what I know and tell you what's best. Anyway, Eggman destroyed the first half of the stage. And once we reach the final hit, well, just brace yourself.
No way! I can't believe this!
Watch out! He's up to something.
And he is definitely up to something. This is always randomized, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, so just pick a spot and stick with it. Otherwise, if you die, you have to start the boss all over again. And that's always a pain in the ass. But that's Egg Viper, ladies and gentlemen. And that was Sonic the Hedgehog, ladies and gentlemen. That is story 1 of 6, maybe 7. I'm trying to remember. There's 7 stories altogether. But that's the end of Sonic the Hedgehog. And I would normally talk over the song that plays at the end of each characters, but I decided I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be showing off the song and remain silent. But, yeah. So that was Sonic the Hedgehog. We'll step into Miles Tales Prowler, the second story of Sonic Adventure DX. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy this performance of It Doesn't Matter by Tony Harnell.